Hi, I'm Misha, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can register a domain for your website. When you start off a business, you're going to need a website along with your branding. It's the fastest way for interested customers to learn about your business and what you actually have to offer. So, to start a website, you need a domain. And here, I'm going to be telling you how you can get one. So, let's get started. A domain name is an address that visitors type into their browser address to arrive at your website. It replaces an IP address, a random, unique string of numbers that specifies where your site's files are located. While a website domain can be an investment, you can also find one for free, especially if you purchase it with hosting. Now, setting up a website is a critical step in establishing your business. Not only does it help people contact you and learn more about the business, but your website is also a reflection of your brand. Accordingly, it's important that your website domain name reflects your business and your brand accurately and effectively. Registering your website domain name can feel overwhelming for many new business owners. So why register a domain name? Well, your domain name is an important part of establishing your branding. No two domain names can be exactly alike, although they can be similar. Ideally, your custom domain name will be unique and distinctive, so users don't confuse it with other domain names or different businesses. In addition to that, domain name allows users to easily connect to other computer IP addresses. So for example, you can type in an address like google.com instead of Google's numerical IP address, which would be a much harder thing to remember. You might be wondering, isn't a domain name then simply a website? Although they are similar, domain names and websites have important differences. Your domain name is the address for your website. It is what people use to find your website, which consists of the pages, the images, and all the other files. You can use services like Namecheap for getting a domain and also hosting your website. They also provide a free website migration in case you already have a website with another company but you want to move. It also has very easy to use website builder with drag and drop features that don't really require any coding skills. So when you're starting off your business, you're going to need to bring in as many as customers to your place of business. One of the quickest ways for customers or potential customers to get more information about your business is by going through your website. So when you're starting a business, you need to plan out what sort of business you're going for, what's the market demand for it, and how much competition should you expect. What your business structure should be. For example, are you going to be an LLC or a corporation? Whether you have the funds for it, or would you need to apply for funding? Once all of that is done, then comes branding. And that is where domain name come in as well. You need to have proper branding done for your business, like logos, banners, and a website that gives you a look into what your business is about and what you have to offer. If your business is offering both online and in-person services, then it's even more important to have a good website, which is also secure since people could be purchasing things from there and adding it their personal information as well. In case you're still unsure of how you want to go about your business, you can visit our website at LLC.new.com and go through a ton of resources on how you can set up your businesses all over USA. It has articles all the way from how you can start your business and all the way down to how you can register your business in every state of the US and a whole lot more. I'll be leaving the links to all the resources in the description below, so do go check them out. The first step is to choose your domain name. Your domain name is essentially the name of your website. It's the part of the URL that appears before the .com, the .org, or whatever. When choosing a domain name, you're gonna want something that is catchy, easy to remember, and it aligns with your business name and brand. Finding a domain name that is available and accurately represents your business and brand can be challenging depending on how common the name is. Although cost is definitely a consideration, choosing a domain name registrar is a bit more complicated for the cheapest option. Some low-cost domain name registrars may lack adequate privacy protections, and depending on your needs, you may want to consider using the same company to register your domain name and your website hosting. Namecheap is one of those companies that offers both domain name and hosting for your website. They also offer an email address linked to your website with a high security and tools to help build your website. Once you found the right domain registrar for you, you'll need to start to search for your domain name using the registrar search bar. There are millions of domain names out there with thousands more added daily. If you have your heart set on a domain name before doing a search, you might be disappointed to find that it might already been taken. Keep an open mind and incorporate important keywords into your domain when appropriate. After you've settled on the domain name, consider the suffix. The most popular suffix is .com, although .net and .org are popular as well. These are considered to be top-level domains or the highest-level domain suffixes in the domain naming system. There are also other varieties to consider, such as your country code top-level domains. These domain names end in a suffix that is particular to a specific country. A website in Sweden will end with .se, for example. Finally, there is another class of domain names called sponsored top-level domains, which are sponsored by a specific community related to the domain. For example, .gov is for the US government and .edu is for the educational organizations. For most websites, .com is the best suffix for its ease of use. But if you have a specialized website, you might consider a country code or a sponsored level domain. When you've settled on the domain name and a suffix, you'll pay to register the domain name with the domain registrar. This is not a one-time purchase, however. Typically, you will pay to own the domain name for 1 year, after which you can renew your registration for a fee. Sites like Namecheap and WordPress Engine provide a domain name as well as hosting options, so you can get both things for the same providers. Namecheap provides .com and .net domain, so depending on your preference and the website name availability, you can pick one of those. You need to have an idea of your budget and how much you're willing to spend on it upfront and how long you plan to keep the domain name for. So what do you do if the domain name is not available? Well, the good news is that you still have a chance to buying it. First, access the URL on your browser. It's possible it's a parked domain, which means that someone bought it just for the purpose of reselling it. Usually in these cases, you can easily submit a request for the purchase and get it. I'm now going to be showing you the Namecheap website. Go through it, go through the details and see what they have to offer. As you can see, this is the Namecheap website. Now let's scroll down and see what they have to offer. Over here, you can register a domain name to begin with. The .com one and the .net one both have different prices, so you can pick which one suits you better. They have a lot of deals going on here for different stuff. Customer ratings are really good. People are pretty happy with them. You can buy a domain, you can get the right hosting for your domains. You can add a professional email in there. There's security for you and your customers. You can boost their performance with the apps. They also have apps like logo makers and visual suites, so you can have a good access to all the tools right there and then. They also have a blog, site support, so you can learn a lot more from there. Now let's try to register a domain name here. So these are the sort of results you're going to get based on whatever your business name and whatever you're aiming for. So we have .com option. We have different sorts of those options, like, you can have .kitchen at the end. You can have .net at the end. It's really up to you. Whatever's available, you can go for that. The prices are written there right in front of it. And you can see if you want to go for each one of those. They also provide web hosting services, so you can figure out which plans would you want. You can have shared hosting, reseller hosting, WordPress hosting. They have dedicated servers just for that. Currently, these are the prices that are being offered for different plans. The Stellar plan, the Stellar Business plan, and the Easy WordPress Starter. You can go through why their web hosting is beneficial to you. They have a pretty good guide up here that can help you go through everything. They also provide email services, apps, security, and you can transfer your previous domain to their current domain. I really hope this video helped you out in understanding how you can buy and register your very own domain and get your website up and running in no time. Let us know in the comments below how your experience has been with setting up your business websites. As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification button. Thank you for watching.